Okay, so in this latest stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to map out the network, at least the networking devices. I'm going to map them out using CDP and SSH. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into R1, press enter, enable configuration terminal, and then we're going to do show running configuration. Shows me that there's a enable secret password configured. I have DHCP pools enabled on here, so the router is serving as a DHCP server, but that's not relevant to what we're doing right now. What is relevant is that it has a domain name, and that it's also serving as a DNS router. And these lines as well. So first thing we're gonna do oops, that's not what I meant to do. So we have all of these now. I'm going to open PuTTY. Julian is the username that I have configured on R1 at 10.0.0.207 is the address, I believe. And we're in. I'm going to put in the password that I have configured. I'm in. Now, I know that there's an R1. That I do know. And I know that it's connected to the internet. So, first thing I'm going to do is make a circle. We'll put this right here. We're going to put R1. And we know why is it moves it? We know that it's connected to the internet. Because if we do a show IP interface brief, it shows that it's getting this address through DHCP. And if we do a ping google.com, it goes through. So we know that it's connected to the internet. on the G00 interface. So right here we're going to write G00. We have not, we're just using our basic show commands right now. We haven't started using, actually discovering the rest of this process. Make this a little smaller. Okay. Now here comes what I'm talking about. We're gonna do a show CDP neighbors, and it shows us that we have switch 1 right here, RSI. RSI, router switch, and IGMP, interior gateway. So we know it's a switch, so, and it's connected on the G01 interface on its G00 interface. So we're gonna go right here, make a square, switch 1. Let's make these letters bigger. Okay, now I get it. Okay, I don't want to edit this anymore. Okay. I'm just gonna make another one. Put it right here. Okay, I'm just gonna move everything here then. Sorry about that. Let's go back to putty G01. So this is going to be G01. G01. And we have it connected to G00. It's connected to G00. Okay. Now here comes the next part. Now we can only go one interface at a time. Now I configured SSH in R1 for the sake of like showing this part first, but now I want to show how to configure SSH in the other ones. So we need to get to switch 1. We're on switch 1's terminal console port, and now I am going to go into and configure SSH. So IP domain lookup, IP domain name Julian's domain.local. Name server, IP name server R1. This is going to be it right here. This is going to be 33.33.35.1. 33.33.35.1. Let's check again. 33.33.35.1. 33.35.1. Alright, google.com. And it works. So we do have it connected to R1 as a DNS server. R1 as its DNS server. So the next thing we have to do, we have the host name configured. We have domain name configured. We have it configured as to DNS. So the next thing that we have to do is IP SSH version 2. Okay. And now username Julian switch 1. Algorithm type SHA-256 secret secret, and then we put our password in. Now enable algorithm type SHA-256 secret. I'm going to put in the same password for the sake of simplicity. SHA-256. Now VT line. Now we're going to configure the virtual lines. VTY lines 0 through 15, basically saying do all lines. Remote side on explicitly closed network. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why I did that, but probably timed out. Hi, VTY 0 through 15. Login local. Oops, something I forgot. Access list 1. List 1 permit. And we're doing R1's address. R1's address. I'm not going to take the time to open PuTTY again. I'm just going to do it right here. .33 .35 .0 .0.0.3, which is the /30 network right here. The network address is 33.33.35.0, and it's a /30. It's a reverse subnet, so it's 0003. And we're creating an access list to permit this network to go into it. And just in case, we're going to also do it for its other interface, 10.0.0.0 0.0.0.255 access permit. And now we go back to line VTY0. I'm just going to put this in again. Access class 1, and we're going to permit inbound. Is there anything else that we need to do on here? We need to enable, we need to generate the key. So transport input SSH. Let's see if there's anything else on here that we need to enable. We're only doing the mandatory stuff. That should be fine. Crypto key generate RSA. Modulus. If we go to R1, Let's see, what kind of key do we have? You might be able to see with the show command. Show crypto key. We're just gonna give it 496. Okay, so now we're gonna give this a try, and we're gonna go back to PuTTY. Julian at 10.0.0.207. So I'm in here again. Let's see. And show CDP neighbors. Switch one, and now it shows its domain name, Julian's domain.local. And we're gonna do show CDP entry switch one. So now it's showing me its IP address. Now that they put the FQDN, fully qualified domain name, FQDN. If I put the FQDN in, which is this, then it's gonna give me all the other information. So now what I am going to do is see if I can SSH into it. SSH-L Julian switch one 33.33.35.2. And I am in switch one. So now from switch 1, show CDP neighbors. And now it is showing me a switch 2 and a switch 3. Interesting enough though, it is showing me something though, which is that I believe I may have configured switch 3's host name with a typo. Yeah, I put S3. So I'm just gonna do en conti hostname switch 3. Okay, do right. Now let's see if that changes. It might take some time to change. Yes. So now it's showing both host names, but it's one of them is expiring, is going to expire. But this is the name that I put, SW3. That's the old name, same devices. So it's showing me a switch 2 and a switch 3. Switch 2 is connected via G01 and switch 3 is connected G02. So let's create a G01 and a G02. Wish I had something better to work with than this damn thing. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not going to spend too much time fixing these. Let's check that up again. So switch 2 is G01. G01. This is G02. Oops, not what I meant to do. A switch 2 and a switch 3. So let's get 2 more boxes. We gotta make these smaller. Okay, so we have our switch 1, switch 2, and switch 3. If we go back to here, it's telling us that they're connected on their G00 interface. So now, that's bothering me. Let me, okay. Okay. G00, G00, G02, G01, G00, G01, G00, Internet. So let's see something. I want to see if it will show me IP addresses. Show CDP switch 3 entry switch 3, and it does. So it shows me the IP addresses, and I did not put the IP addresses for the other ones, but I am gonna put it for this one because these are SVIs and they're being used as gateways. 10.10.10.3 for switch 3. For switch 3. I keep doing that. This switch right here might only have an SVI for VLAN 10. Although it might only be showing me for VLAN 10. Then I go into configuration mode. So what I can basically do is do the same thing that I did on switch 1. Let's see. Okay, so that is good. We got DNS and the DNS and the domain name server configured. Now we just need the enable secret password and enable username password. We got the host name. So let's go right here. We can close these now. IP SSH version 2. Username Julian switch to algorithm type SHA-256 secret enable algorithm type SHA-256 secret okay access list 1 keep doing that. Access list 1 permit. For the sake of time, I am going to open up switch 1. Let's see what access list I have configured. These two. There you go. Access is 1, permit, So now line. Okay, copy and paste that one. Line BTY 015 login local access class 1 inbound crypto transport input SSH. And exit out from here now. Crypto key generate RSA module. We're gonna do 496. 496. Okay. The username is going to be Julian SW2. We're going back on here. SSH dash -L. And we're going to switch to 10.10.10.2. 10.10.10.2. Got it right there. Julian SW2. I may have to write the fully qualified domain name. I'm gonna try it like this. Okay. CDP. Yeah, it's gonna want me to write the fully qualified domain name. You see how switch 2 has a fully qualified domain name now? So Julian's domain.local. SW1. Julian SW2. Gosh darn it. SSH-L Julian's SW1. SSH-L Julian's SW1. I don't see the CDP neighbors dash SW2 dot Julian's domain dot local 10.10.10.10.2. I have to double check this right here. Switch 1, I need switch 2. Julian SW2. Device ID SSH dash L SW2 dot Julian's domain dot local 10.10.10.2. Invalid input at the marker. This is not never. SSH. Connection refused by remote host. Well, at least it's something different. Connection refused by remote host.